What up, chat? All right. See if Global needs help with anything. Bro, what is that? What is that? Well, we realized we got 78% rarity on this. Not rarity, but life. Let me show you what mine does. The build ain't bad. He has to wait for it to proc though, looks like.
It's about time. I can create better.
His build's not too bad. He's only level 80. One more monster left, bro. If you're watching, bro, I'm on comms on Discord. Dad's already have 50 hours for the week. But they had 60. Probably not. Probably go early in the morning. Where's he at? Let's level him up. Come on, bro. Let's level you up. Get in here.
What's up, dude?
Said, let's level you up. Get in here.
Damn, I've got 56 deaths on this character only. That's not bad.
I don't even want to look how many I got. 146. In my opinion, the witch is the hardest one to level up. Like, at
Who?
least get through the axe. The witch. That's what this character is.
This one was pretty easy up until around level 60, and then I had to completely switch out my entire build. Then I switched it to this one. This one's kind of it's got high damage, especially single target damage. Once I get a few more levels, probably around level 90, I'm gonna be switching out for my single target will be a two-handed spear with a shield, and this what is this? See this little pet that's attacking? We got a little pet over here attacking stuff.
Is it attacking?
Look, it's my weapon. It's my main hand weapon. It's cloned. See that? But once I get up to where I switch to this unique spear, that thing does like triple the damage that I do.
Mm-hmm. So does it have the
becomes like
same stats as you, pretty much?
Yeah, and it does like 4 or 5 different skills. Like what's it? It does. Crap. It does the basic attack. It does a slam attack, a lunge attack, and a sweeping attack.
Huh. Interesting.
But soon that's about to, like I said, this once I get the spear, it's gonna go nuts.
Oh, found the breach. I shouldn't push my button. Whoops. I kill everything so quick that
Yeah, my heavy stuns aren't even phasing these guys right now.
is it based
Normally,
off
I
like,
just gotta do.
is it
Yeah,
based
just
off
go
a
like-
crit?
No, it's just my stun. So usually, if I just go like this, and this also grants me my endurance charges as well. Because while I'm doing this, I block the whole time too. And then usually it just takes one whack, and then they all get hit with a stun bubble, and I just smack them with my bone shatter, and it just sets off corpse explosion and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's just like a 1-2 combo, and it wipes out the whole screen. And then my single target is pretty beefy. I can almost two-shot almost all my bosses. What? It's leveled again?
Yeah, right now I got 15% increase for experience.
Oh.
I've been juicing my towers for XP.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I had one that was up to 140 freaking XP. I'm all sweet.
Is that a corrupted zone?
No. I just had like 4 towers all within reach, and I think all of them had 20+% on it, and then with a couple of my tier maps, put me well over like 120 to 140%. Man, the heavy stun these bitches.
Oh, watch out from that guy. That guy's my worst enemy. You know, breaches are only 20 exalt.
The breach stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
that
picking up
guy.
earlier.
Fuck that guy.
Oh. I was picking up level 5 skill gem slots. The oh crap. The jeweler,
Yeah.
whatever it is, the grant. I was picking them up for an exalt a piece earlier. I don't know if it was glitching out, but I bought like 10 of them, dude. Before the market caught back up. I'm all, what is going on? Are they really one? The market said they were 1 for 1, so I bought like as many as I could, and then all of a sudden it jumped up to like 80, 90, and 100 exalt a pop. I'm all, what the fudge?
Oh, there's another one over here. Another breach.
I'm coming. Oh, yikes. You guys are tough little boogers. We got armor for days, so eat me. Armor and shield. Yeah.
That was a horrible reach.
That was.
Did you see the patch notes?
No, I've been watching this damn TV series called Space Force. It's just grinding, dude. I've been just zombie grinding. Haven't been paying attention to anything. I did spend 6 divine though, rebuilding my damn character.
Oh yeah.
But this is way better than what I had earlier. Earlier, all I had was like something leap. So I'd leap into a crowd, boom, and it'd stun them, and then I'd hit bone shatter. But what sucked is like, even if you're in the air, they could hit you. So I'd jump into the middle of the crowd, and they're all beating me before I even hit the ground, and even sometimes stunning me in the air, and slowing me down to where I was like falling like a feather. I'm all, what the hell? So it was like, it cost me a lot of deaths.
How is that possible?
Sounds like my roommate got that weed eater running. We've like spent the last week rebuilding the carburetor, getting a new carburetor, getting new plungers, getting new everything. It's like we found a Kawasaki freaking weed eater, dude. So we rebuilt it.
Nice.
It sounds like you got it running for the first time. It's running good. Three more months of UAs and my buddy will be able to finally get on the list for kidney transplant.
Nice. I bet you he's
It's
stoked.
taking us almost 6 years to get to here. He's been doing dialysis 3 days a week, 4 hours at a time.
Yeah.
For 6 years.
That sucks.
I know. He had kidney failure before he was even 40.
Right. Alright, I'm in the next map.
Alright. What you doing, puppy butt?
You will never know my name.
Oh, shit. Oh, crap, I'm stuck. I'm dead.
What?
Luckily, I had an omen on, so I got pinched, dude. I couldn't roll out of it. I couldn't jump. I couldn't do nothing.
I wonder if I can revive you.
I don't know. Hang out here, raise you. I wonder if this
I don't think I can revive you.
I wonder if shield charge allows me to like plow through crowds and avoid the block. Uh-oh, don't die. They're whacking hard.
Bro just dropped a freaking anchor on me.
Oh yeah, I've seen those guys lately. I'm like, what the hell? It's that dude's finishing move, that boss. The dude that decapitates that guy's girlfriend or boyfriend. I think that boss the big fat poisonous boss that squeezes her, you know.
Yeah.
I think those two are like the gnarliest cutscenes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess Jamara or whatever, when Sekima chops his head off, that's a good scene too.
Yeah. Where did you go?
Shush.
Cannot revive you.
Darn.
Yep, I hear the weed hacker.
Oh, do you hear it here? My bad. Sounds like a Kawasaki.
Right.
Yeah, the Space Force series is on Netflix. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you have like 2 seasons of it or something like that, right? They have more now.
With the guy that's from The Office.
Yeah.
Hold on, I've got 2 sets of weapon set skill points. So I've been messing with this lately. Have you got into it yet? Setting up weapon sets?
Yeah. I just don't need it.
Yeah, not for the build you got right there. I need it for this warrior. This warrior, like every one of his builds needs to have a weapon, 2 weapon set build, which is kind of annoying, but also it's like a good learning curve.
Speak.
All right.
Yes? Indeed.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Almost at 93.
All suffering in this world stems from your action.
Ah. How come you don't seem to have like as many like little wormies?
Oh,
I mean, they're hitting like a tank, but I just for some reason I just feel like they're supposed to be more.
I'm not spamming it.
Yeah, but even back before, like you just hit the button once and it would just multiply. They did nerf, I guess, the stuff, didn't they?
Yeah. Sit here and spam it all day, but the problem is my attack also uses my life.
Uh oh, get off me! Oh, I didn't grab an omen either. Crap. I guess I'll just play extra careful.
Oh shit! We got one tapped.
Huh?
And there goes it
Uh-oh.
down to 10%.
Oh, I know, that's why you need these omens. I gotta get out of here. I want to get my omen. Oh. I can't do anything with these things. It sucks. Makes me feel weak. Oh yeah, this build also is based off of breaking armor. This thing breaks armor as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. After like 3 whacks, they're fully broken. They take like 200% more damage. So really, if I just sit next to you and spam this thing, you'll do like twice the damage. How come the timer's just stuck at 5 seconds?
Mine's not.
The timer's just stuck at 5 seconds.
Cast on crit. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I made like 4 divine yesterday off of the currency market.
Did
Just
you?
buying and selling those stupid annulments.
Really?
Uh-huh. They're up to like 49 exalt per annulment now. So I buy a stack of 10 of them for like 400 and like 60. Turn around and sell them for 490.
Half of my freaking tablets, man. What's up, Jed? Half of my tablets, bro, are freaking all increased health for these monsters.
Dude, all my freaking gear right now is level like 59. That sucks.
I will feast on your soul.
How's the
Oh, I didn't even tell you. I bought a second one.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's in worse shape than the first one, but it at least accepts it. Well, it's supposed to accept dollar bills, but the thing's fried. The whole board's fried. I didn't. That's why I got it probably so cheap. But luckily, it's a PCB board, so it's super easy just to, you know, rewire. Well, I hope. I hope that's the
Right.
case. So this one's not going to be in the field for a bit.
How's the other vending machine doing?
Great. It practically already paid for itself.
Did it?
Nope.
Any more
Had that
troubles
little-
with people trying to steal it or something? Break it?
No, I've had some sussy people come across the trail cam, the game, you know. But since I put that motion sensor out there, it seems like people, once this motion sensor light pops on and it looks like a camera, you know, looking at them, you can tell the shady people that walk away.
Yeah.
You know, I've had quite a few of them. But you know what? That's the risk you take for having it out there. You got to make it look secure as
Right.
possible. And it cost me like $80 for a new lock, but whatever. This one's indestructible. I hope. Like, we got it welded in there pretty good, so like weld it, like straight to the chassis of the of the machine. And dude, somebody hit my damn truck, dude. Put a huge dent in the back corner of my quarter panel, the bed of my
Really?
truck. My truck was pristine too. Like I only owe like $4 grand left on it, and I'm thinking about trading it in because it's worth like 14, 15, you know.
Right.
So I got good trade-in value, especially with these way that the market on vehicles is like it's in the pooper, dude. You can pick up a car right now on like literally like 1.5% interest.
Huh.
And that's after like the first like 2 years it's interest free. I've seen some pretty good deals, but the car I want to get, even last year it was 95,000. Oh crap, I don't want to go in there. It's the GMC Denali
Oh.
or the AT4 Denali. I think that was the one I chose. Full size king cab, the whole 9 yards, right?
Yeah.
So now the same truck is 65,000. They've knocked a huge chunk of the MSRP off of it.
Huh. Because nobody's buying it.
Nobody's buying. They're literally rotting on lots right now. They have so much overstock. They're practically trying to give this stuff away. So I'm just waiting a little bit longer because I'd love to be able to turn around and trade in my truck and then get it an even better truck, bigger truck for less monthly payments. Because right now I'm paying like $390 for my truck.
Must be nice.
Right. So with this as a trade-in, I could probably pick up like a $60,000, $70,000 truck for about $300 a month. That's what I'm going for. I want a truck that can carry a big old bed camper. You know what I mean? Like the ones that got like electric jacks on it that you can drop. And yeah, I want to get one of those.
I ain't gonna lie,
Go
bro.
on a
I
road
thought
trip.
she was gonna say another another whatchamacallit.
What? Oh no. Vending machine?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I want to be able to. I just want to travel. I want to do a lap around the U.S. You know what I mean? Oh crap!
Oh yeah, bro. Accidentally ran right into that.
Yeah, I see that.
That one's
Fucking
on me.
delirium, dude.
That one's on me.
But yeah, I just want to do a lap around the U.S. You know, in my camper.
Right.
Probably take like 6 to 8 months. Stop, for like a week at a time. I'll get some Starlink.
Yeah.
Wherever I go, I get so game.
I mean, that would be pretty cool.
No. Oh, come on.
At least
I
it's pretty
teleported over here, dude, and it put me right in the middle of a giant. Big old group of delirium asshole jerks. I mean, oh, and I still don't have an omen.
All right. Do you know the key of experience leeching is being by the person?
I know. I was trying to get to you. I lost you back there because I got jumped and you just took off.
I can't babysit you all the time, bro.
Big bada boom. That was a nice little pile.
I'm holding on to everything, so at least I all. Let's forget something good. Split her up.
Oh, look, there's more delirium. Oh, crap.
I just had it activated.
Well, because the delirium's still going. We gotta wait to get the goodies.
Oh,
Oh, wait, there's this whole map just delirium.
no. I don't do those.
They're difficult. They're hard.
No, they're easy. Well, at least for this tune, they're easy. It's just that they don't collect all in a bundle for me at the end. And I feel like I get the steals off of it more than I would if I had a map delirium. I noticed that. I don't get the steals if I had a map delirium.
Have you tried simulacrums yet?
Yeah.
Simulacrums?
Samalakums. Samalakums.
Assalamu alaikums.
Assalamualaikums.
Assalamu alaikum.
That's what I call them. Everybody like, what? What are you saying? I'm saying hello. How are you?
Saying hello, kitty. Saying hello, kitty. What?
Saying hello. In Arabic. Alright.
Indeed.
Well, not in Arabic, Muslim. Whatever that
All I
is.
knew was assalamu alaikum,
Alaikum
alaikum
salam.
assalam, and then
Yeah.
and then imshi.
Yeah.
Imshi's how you tell a dog to go away, but
Yeah.
you tell the locals that and they listen, but boy, it pisses them off.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what I was telling these guys for like, I don't know, 8 months. It was in the pamphlet that like, if you want to tell them go away, just tell them imshi. I'm all right, imshi. It worked.
Yeah.
All right.
It's called They Set You Up to Fail.
or they set me up to be, you know, efficient. Because, like I said, it worked good. It just they always would have this mean scowl on their face, and then try to shake
Right.
your hand left-handed. They
Right.
always tried to pull that crap, shaking my
Yeah.
hand left-handed. I'm all,
Oh
like the
yeah.
first month I was there, I fell for it a couple times. They're
Yeah.
like, dude, do not shake their left hand. I'm all, why? They're like, because it's covered in.
Right.
It's the hand that they use to, you know, do business. I'm all, what? They're like, have you ever seen any toilet paper around? I'm all, oh.
Yeah, but you see a lot of empty bottles of water laying around.
Dude, we used to fill them up when we were on mission, right? And then break
Hey, I
chem
made the
lights in
next
them and
one.
use them. Hold on, I'm filling up this thing. But yeah, we'd break chem lights in these bottles that we, you know, have to use, and use those as crossover or markers on the road.
Yeah.
There was bottles of chem piss everywhere, but it glowed. It looked awesome, dude. Like radioactive. Okay,
That's that old soldier humor there. That's some grunt
right.
stuff.
One time we had a code brown, right? Emergency code brown, and you know you don't stop rolling when you're on a convoy, right? So you had to do.
I
Dude
know
had
where
to do
this is
business,
going.
man.
I know where this is going.
And it was, we only did night ops, so we drive by and there'd be tons of jingle trucks just lined up on the side of the road, right?
Yeah.
Dude sleeping and
Yeah.
stuff in the can, and yeah, we'd light them up with that bag of code brown. Yeah, it was. Wonder why we're getting blowed up.
Right. Right. You know what
they were jerks to us.
You know what I always wondered? Okay. Did you ever go on Highway 1 in Afghanistan?
I never left. I never left the green zone outside of the Kumar or the Kandahar province, dude. I never went into Kandahar province, but I was in this area called the green zone, right on the outside of it.
Well,
you can literally watch.
Highway 1 is the only paved road. Okay. But it does a complete circle through all the provinces.
Yeah, I've never touched hardball when I was in Afghanistan.
It was
We
the
got
only
choppered
hard.
in.
Yeah, that was the only hard bar that we rode on. We rode it into Kandahar all the time. But yeah, but every time we did a mission, we always got choppered in by a Chinook. But I always wondered, how in the hell did these guys get two Coda buses stacked on top of each other?
What?
Yes,
Like
Coda
a double
buses,
stacker?
double stack. Without the double stack, but like literally, I'm serious, man. Two buses, like transportation
Were they
buses,
fully
man.
operational? Like were they? Like
Somebody
you get up in the
was
second half of the
driving.
bus?
I don't know. They were always filled with vegetables, man. Vegetables or manure, which we always knew what the manure was used for. Because every time we see orange bags, you know that there's an HME site somewhere, right? But always full of vegetables from front end to back end, dude. And there's always a dude driving the bottom one.
Yeah, I've seen some weird stuff. See, I never left this like little fob that they had, because I was a replacement for a guy. It was just a temp replacement actually. After my first deployment in Iraq, they asked for volunteers for like a 2 to 4 month relief deployment, and so that's what I did. And they flew me from fucking Iraq to off of Talil. We hit like a checkpoint somewhere, got on another plane, like a charter plane of some sort, and then when we got to this other landing strip, we switched out and got in a Chinook, and the Chinook dropped us right into this it was a pretty decent fob. It wasn't just like one of those raggedy marine outposts.
Yeah.
It had a nice chow hall. It had facilities and stuff. So I only worked the motor pool and in the TAC office or whatever they called it. I can't remember now. Overhead office or headquarters, duh. I was an errand boy, a runner pretty much in headquarters for them. But Iraq, dude, we saw all kinds of stuff, dude. We'd see these jingle trucks. They would somehow stack up these used propane containers, and the thing would somehow be twice as long as the truck. that it was carrying.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? How is it?
Dude,
How?
that ain't nothing, man. I be seeing, we call them gypsies, okay? They'll have these
We call it
tractors.
jingle trucks.
Well, the gypsies, we call them gypsies because it looked like an old lady with a dress, right? Always sitting on the back of the trailer of a tractor pulling a trailer of manure. Okay, now this stuff looked like it was gonna explode off of this freaking dang tractor, like just like your scenario. I don't know how in the world they got all this manure stacked on top of this trailer, dude. And the only thing that was holding it together from exploding off to the sides was an old lady sitting on top of the pile of manure of the trailer, holding it with rope with one hand.
Huh. I thought they used manure and stuff, especially like camel manure to, at least in Iraq, to burn. No, they burned it. They used it for fire and actually heating and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It was like charcoal to them.
Oh, they also used
It was either that or used tires. They would burn used tires all the damn time.
or irrigate the marijuana fields. I don't know if you had marijuana fields where you were, but we had acres.
Yeah, we
of
did.
it.
But we were told not to mess with them.
We were burning them.
No, we were told not to mess with the ones in Iraq, not the poppy and the hemp fields or marijuana fields. We saw it.
Yeah.
They said we were there to, that was their livelihood, and now we are on a conserve and protect, mission. This is like 2008, like right at the end of the peak, battle and fighting. We're like, what do you mean we're here to protect us? These guys are actively shooting at us still. What's going on? We can't use the Mark 19 now? It's too much collateral damage. I'm like, that's the whole point. Like leveling mud huts with this thing for,
Yeah.
But nope, can't use that anymore. And then they changed the
I know what we got there in
engagement
2000.
rules of engagement.
Yeah, that was Obama. Fucking dirtbag.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to shoot at anybody unless we were being shot at. We couldn't even shoot armed combatants.
This is what. Cause, I thought you were in like an infantry company, but I thought you were in infantry, man. But, so basically, that new one, I know in 2011, okay, if they shot at us, we could shoot them back, right? Then we had to have 3 positive ID on the target. So 3 other individuals or 3 other entities had to see that person shoot for us to fire. Okay, now as soon as that person dropped its weapon, we were to cease fire. It doesn't matter if that person took out with your bro on the right next to you. If he dropped his weapon, you had to stop firing. That was back in 2011. That was the rules of engagement.
See, it was weird because in 2008, our rules of engagement we're still like, we're breaching and we're clearing houses with no mercy type deal. You know what I mean? Like we're silent, violent, silent. We're in and out, and casualties are for guaranteed.
Well, we had,
and then all of a sudden, like 5 months later, they switched it to like, all right, we're now on a protect and preserve mission, and we can't shoot unless we're being shot at. So we're targets now, essentially.
Right.
Now you're
Pretty
just
much.
using us to like, pretty much to bait out the fucking enemy.
Yeah.
We're to bait. Like, awesome.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was so bad, bro.
And then they put us in a convoy, dude, escorting freaking a caravan that was over 2.5 kilometers long, like 70 trucks with 6 gun trucks in it. And with that, and then now we're rolling targets, dude. This is insane.
Yeah, dude, I was in Iraq, man. I was in Afghanistan.
I'm like,
We couldn't
this is
believe
a
that,
circus.
bro. We couldn't believe that one bit, man.
Dude, our convoys were getting hit fucking like 2 or 3 times a week. We'd have IEDs popping off and hitting our convoys. Most of them were like, they were not effective. But then there was ones that the guy knew what the hell he was doing. You know what I mean? And like setting up EFP Claymore type stuff that's just ripping through up armor and just yeah.
Well, I mean, we had
we lost.
We didn't lose anybody. Our company.
No, no, we lost a trucker. Like, it wasn't part of our unit, but it was a guy in our convoy, and he got hit with one of these homemade claymore things, dude, and it just shredded his cab, dude. And he was alive for like a good hour, but it peppered all through his chest and his stomach. It shot through his door, and he had Cal Fire and everything over his doors, dude. And it tore him up, dude.
I remember.
It was an Irishman, dude. It was an Irishman who was a contractor that was driving. Yeah.
Dude, those guys made bank.
I could never understand the word he was saying, but the inflection in his voice always made me crack up, dude. But hearing him like crying and with that inflection, that's always stuck with me. I'm like, damn, dude, he knows he's going out, and he's just like literally asking for his mom.
Shoot, man, my worst smell that I can never get out, man, my head is the smell of burning flesh.
Oh, it's even worse, dude, when it makes your mouth salivate. That's what's disturbed me one time.
Oh, yeah, you totally know. And I mean, it made me feel like that because I heard the screaming too, and it was a child. And we were told to keep moving. I didn't worry.
We always had Bose headsets on, so we never really heard too much outside noise, honestly. And we always had this Bose headset system.
We were walking.
So were we. But
we just left the compound, and the Taliban rolled up in a like an SN pickup, Chinese pickup.
We were National Guard, dude, and our state dumped money into us, so we had such awesome equipment when we went over. Like I said, they had noise canceling headphones that we're using for our comms, dude. Like full on, like it was cool.
We didn't have that.
But
and we were Army.
It made it. Yeah, we were Army too, Army National Guard. But
I'm talking about like I was active duty Army. They didn't give us that crap.
Oh yeah, no, you're still using freaking 1151s with the turtle skin on it.
Right, those little earbuds. Like,
right.
The hell?
But the downside to those things were, because they're noise canceling, is like you couldn't hear when you had incoming rounds. You just see splash. You'd see like debris start kicking up, and oh crap. Or you see like one of your teammates, you hear them firing and stuff. They'll start popping off like, oh. Yeah. But then you hear all the comms light up, dude, and it's a squad leader just communicating, dude. That was what was so beautiful. Is like we were all like in tune. Like the squad leaders were the only ones talking, and then we were listening to the squads as they were barking out orders, and then we had our an entire team leader, right? Or not.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, let me guess, you weren't allowed to talk either unless you were spoken to.
Nope. It was like I said, it was silence, violent silence. You only called out if you were hit, if you were breaching, if you were moving, right? If you had contact. Other than that, you are quiet and you are following instructions or listening. Sometimes, most of the time, like 70-80% of the time, there's no communication after about 4 or 5 months rocking with the same group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The communication is no more. You're not talking unless you're like, I'm hit, or hey, I'm moving up. You see that? But half the time, dude, you start just operating on like this automatic level. It was the weirdest thing. I never thought, I was capable of doing it, working like that with a unit so fluently without even words half the time, dude. It was just looks and nods.
Guys are just used to each other.
Right. I remember this one time it was
habits.
Right. But it was a perfect stack, and it was a perfect breach, dude, on this door. And it was like probably 3 months after we'd been there, and we've done this probably 4 or 5 dozen times already. And it was finally the day it clicked, right? Like it went so smooth. We were silent. You couldn't even hear us approaching this door. And I peeled off because I'm a saw gunner, right? I'm the big dude. I kick, pull off, pull security, rear security. So they all peel in. And then I come right in the middle, and I clear out the middle and the top, right? I'm the last dude in. And dude, we did this so picture perfect. We ended up like completely surprising this group of like 3 dudes and this like kid, right? They were fully armed. They had RPGs on the walls, grenades, little secret freaking cubbies under the carpets and stuff, like in these little manholes and tunnel system. It was crazy. But we peeled in. We were in there so quick, dude. All 6 of us in there within like a blink of an eye. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Not a single shot was fired, dude. It was one of my prouder moments because I was like, cool, no blood. No,
right.
Nobody was hurt.
One of our RAO, dude, we always had to check the doors because they like to booby trap it with freaking grenades.
Oh yeah, you always check the door. You always check the
Oh,
perimeter of the
man,
doors.
dude.
But that wasn't my job. See, that my job was to wait until the guy who cleared the door went ahead and squeezed me on the shoulder, and then I turned around and walked down the line, right, that we were stacked on, and then I turned around and walked down the line, and then he'd give me a nod, and that was my cue to kick, right? And I
Yeah.
always like everything I could, dude. Not a single door lasted one kick on me, dude. But then again, they were literally like straw hut doors or cardboard doors over there. You come across occasionally one that was reinforced in the back of it with like a steel cage or something, but
Yeah.
yeah.
One of ours in Afghanistan, man, the compounds we went to, these, I don't know how they did it, but they somehow get these metal doors, these steel doors, 200-pound doors to work on a mud hut. So the door frame's just
Right.
mud. Like, you're sitting there questioning, like, how in the world did you get this door to function properly?
That's where we were taught to always kick is right there, either on the hinge, right? If you come
Yeah.
across one of those reinforced ones, you always want to kick right there in the hinge, where the mud meets the, that's a weak point. So I always either aim for that, or I had a pry bar that would easily pry those doors right out of the mud. You just put it on the backside, on the opposite side of the door handle. You stick it in there, and you can do it so quietly too, just, and it pops the whole door off of those mud hinges. We got pretty tricky. The worst example of breaching, dude, is one day I went to kick, and like for some reason I stopped myself from actually kicking the door, and it stopped halfway because it was a thick door. So, and then I was like, fuck, I'm just going to use my shoulder, right? And so I backed up, I hesitated, and then I went in full bore with my shoulder. And that was the biggest mistake I could ever done, dude. As soon as I did that, my drill sergeant, voice popped in my head. That is signing the death certificate. And that's exactly
Yeah.
pretty much flashed in front of my eyes, because when I hit it with my shoulder, door gave, and I kept going through, dude, and fell face first inside the room without cover, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
plat with my saw face first, bam, dude, tripped over. Lesson learned. First and last time I ever shoulder checked the door, dude.
We like to use
I'm
the
thinking,
shotgun a lot.
no, I like my saw, dude. That saw with 200 round nutsack on it. When you come in clearing rooms, yeah. People's hearts stop before the bullet even hits them because how just mean that machine sounds indoors.
Oh yeah.
Like it rattles bones. Doesn't sound too mean outside when it's open field, but when you're indoors, oh, that thing
That's
sings,
why,
dude.
ladies and gentlemen, you wear ear protection.
Right.
You are greater
You ever
than
fire
Even
a
with
gun inside a freaking closed 8x8 room? Yep. Thanks for your
Even with
drums to
that
blow out,
earplug.
bro.
Yeah, it still took
Oh,
my
yeah.
hearing, man.
Oh yeah.
Even with that soundproof crap. But they claimed it was awesome, like this 3M technology, but they ended up getting sued, like massive civil suit. They had to pay out where you go? They paid out millions and millions, and I thought it was one of those scam things, so I didn't jump on
Yeah,
board.
I didn't either. You're talking about those one earbuds, those plastic ones?
Yeah, that was part of it,
Yeah,
dude.
the
Yeah,
rubber
the
ones.
3M.
Yeah. They hand you
Dude, help,
basic
save me.
training.
Save me.
Where you at, bro? Where you at? I'm coming. Coming. Man, you got a trail.
Yeah. They like the smell of my armor.
Right?
The green color, they're attracted to it. Oh, I'm a Jade. I'm a. Part of the Jade army.
Yeah, I see you're wearing that an armor set.
I like it because it just makes me. This feels more of a tank build right here. Like my
Right.
Huntress, I got her up in the Amazonian or the Aztecan get up. Like the belly shirt version of it.
Yeah.
Oh crap! And then I got my monk. He's all in the like the bear outfit.
I did not realize that was the boss Delirium.
You better not die. Sucks if you die on the boss. If you start the boss early and die on it, it wipes out the whole instance.
Yep.
Wonder if that's a bug or if that's intentional.
I think it's intentional.
I will feast on your soul.
Well, I don't know if you know, but if you check in the
Slam is
PoE
real slow.
updates, Discord, man, the latest one, they're increasing rarity items dropping. The big rarities.
That's good. Because it's been absolute poop this whole entire game. I've noticed it's like, it's been completely like soft cap just because the full, you know, the whole content of the game isn't out yet. So it's like almost half the stuff that they, oh, I guess instant pop.
Oh my god, so did I.
The fudge was that, dude?
Dude, I have no idea.
That's not cool, dude. I'm not supposed to instant pop like that. This whole build is supposed to be anti-pop.
Anti-pop. If I added you, what do you want, Jeff? Kill all rare monsters.
Let me show you real firepower.
Alright, I got you. That's real firepower, buddy.
Dude, my club is so strong, but it's so slow. But when it goes off, don't get stuck in it. Evil looking.
Alright, well, let's take me to this rare, 'cause it is not popping up on my map.
Take me to your leader. So here they had another a meeting with like the higher up governments with some whistleblowers that came in and who has been part of the intelligence community for a long time, like all various branches of it, and they came out and had a meeting opening up and say talking about the 4 known species of aliens that we've been in contact with.
Yeah.
And have been for like at least since the 60s, they said. I was all, what? And then they produced a whole bunch of new footage of UFOs and UAPs that the military actually has caught on, like their flare systems and stuff. You know what I mean? Infrared.
Yeah.
And got a whole bunch more of them. And then, a matter of fact, they actually got video of one that was flying around in Colombia here recently. And it struck a power line. It was just like, almost looked like it was just checking out the area, but didn't see the power line and struck it, and it actually knocked it out the sky. And they were able to collect it, and it's like probably a little bit bigger than a basketball, probably like maybe twice the size of a basketball, but perfectly cylindrical, and no like welding marks, no sign of how it was, like, you know, built. So the science group has it, and the government tried to come take it, and they refused to give it to them. And so this private little group has been doing experiments and stuff on it, dude. And they've got X-rays and CT scans of it, and it is a trip. They're like, whatever it is, it reacts to water. It like turns water into mist, but yet it's still ice cold to the touch. Yeah, and it's got some weird design on the inside that almost looks like a molecular or almost like a molecular chemical breakdown, you know. Weird.
God damn it.
Weird stuff's been going on.
Hey,
Like,
do you need a spirit gem? Level 19.
No, I got spirit. How about you?
It's a spirit gem.
I got spirit. Yes, I do. I got spirit. How about you? Actually, I got 136 spirit.
No. Time for your skills, bro.
Oh no, I've got tons of those already. Oh, we're done. Yeah. Matter of fact, what I'm low on is level 5 through level 10 skill stones and spirit stones. Those are lacking, but the level 19, yeah, I've got like 4 or 5 spirit gems. Level 18, I've got like 15 of these stupid spirit gems. Oh, I did, dude, no wonder. I'm 500 to 500 in my gems bag. Damn it, I need another gem bag.
Yeah, I bought 2 as well. See here, jewels. That. Tablets. Can't believe I died. I can't get level 93,
Dude, you want some of
bro.
the... Here, let me give you some of these omens, dude. You should always be packing these omens after like level 85 and 90. That's like the biggest noob mistake that I've noticed I've been doing while playing. And they're cheap, dude. They're super cheap.
Chat, he's calling me a noob. Yeah, well, how much are they?
They're not as expensive as losing 10% XP every time you die.
I got a budget.
Well, they have omens, right, which is fully recover your where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Fully recover your mana, energy, shield, and life when you get low life. So when you hit like 10%, it fully like it's an insta pot. These are cheap, and they're called Omens of Resurgence. And then the Omens of Amelioration. They're only 5 Exalt a piece. So actually they're 40. So for 45 Exalt, I can pick up 10 of them, which that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I'm also going to, wait, how many of these I got? Oh crap, I got tons of these. So you can only use 1 Omen per map. So if you die in that map, you can't use any more.
I started.
What'd you break?
Nothing. Think. What I'm going to do.
Dude, I got so many jewels.
Trade.
Hmm?
Type this trade. That's how much currency we've made so far. That's half, by the way.
Dude, I got plenty. I don't need this.
It's half.
Seriously, I've got like a bank vault full of gear too that needs to be recrafted and broke down. That's going to be worth at least a couple divine. I'm sure I probably get like 5 to 10 divine out of it when I'm done crafting, but it's so much, dude. So much to start with. I've got literally full. I've got 2 full quad stash tabs of spears that I need to go through and craft.
Not yet.
And then I also have 2 full tabs full of headpieces, headgear I need to... Oh, and boots. So helmets and boots.
Everybody and their mother wants to trade right now. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, am I able to put something in this? Yes. Okay. Everything. You don't use any curses, do you?
I've got a flammability curse, but I never use it just because it's really doesn't do anything. Except if I get like on a big, huge boss, I can drop a couple of them. But the boss only lasts like 2 or 3 hits, so.
So I gotta juice up this map. Put it in this tower. So I can unlock all 3. I'm telling you right now, the pinnacle boss with this build, the Arbiter, it just tears them up.
Yeah, I watched a couple of your shorts. What I've commented on one, dude, it cracked me up because you're just sitting there like, oh, let's see, okay, and it drops the riff, and you're all, oh, what happened?
Construction.
And then some weird freaking thing dropped, and you, I don't know, dude, you look like you had a Downs moment. Like, I don't know, dude, it was
Thanks,
fucking
man.
hilarious.
Thanks.
I must have been really high. Oh, there we go. You want some of these omens?
I already bought some. Thank you for saying something, because I just now turned it on.
Yeah, these things are a lifesaver.
I know, I've been trying to get to level 93, but I die once and lose like 10%. Just like I just did right there. Are you kidding me?
But you turned on your omen, right?
I did.
Good, so you didn't lose 10%. You only lost like 1.5, 2%. But if you die again, then you get the full whack a doodle. Now you can only use one of those per map, so.
Even if you go back in it?
Yep. It won't use it. Even if it's activated and you die, it won't use it up. It's a one time per map usage.
What is
use it up.
that? What is that omen under?
What do
Is
you
it a
mean?
ritual tab thing, or?
Oh, under the currency exchange, you mean?
Is it ruin, socket?
No, it's omens. It says omens.
No,
right
I'm
there.
talking about for my tabs, man, because I bought the new tabs.
Oh, I have no clue. I didn't even know they had new tabs out.
Yeah. Less than $10 and you get the 2 new tabs. I bought a whole bunch of them and I don't know where they went.
Ooh la la.
Go on.
Where did it go? Okay, this is gonna be annoying, man. Where did they go, bro? Do I have to buy them again?
How can I help?
They went MIA. Which one
Your
you said that was?
almonds?
Yeah. They disappeared.
Yeah, I have no clue.
20. 200.
It looks like they go under the ritual stash tab.
Alright.
Yep.
Ah, there they are.
Oh, I'm 5 gold short of being able to get this. Bummer. Oh, there we go. We got socketables. Nice. Ritual and socketables. Those look like the new ones, huh?
I don't know what you mean that you can only use one at a time. I just right clicked on one. Let me use it.
Yeah, but it just because it says it's clicked on doesn't mean it consumes it when you die in the same map. If you died in that map already and popped one.
Well, it was a 0 revive map.
Oh.
I don't know if that makes
So I
a
guess
difference.
Oh, yeah. If you
I
got to
kinda
pop another.
don't- Couldn't know what to test it out, so. Now, does it
So those
use
are
it
the-
if you complete it if you don't die?
Do what? Say that again?
Does it use it if you activate it there in the map if you don't die? Or does it still
That
stay
just
in your
stays in your
thing?
inventory. Activate it, yeah. The longest I've gone is like, I think I had one for like, I don't know, 4 days. Activate it in my inventory. Never used it until today. Sucks, dude. If I buy more game micro transaction currency, I don't have any more bundles to upgrade to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All I did was just bought like $10 worth to got them both. There we go. Get me out of the spire.
I bought a whole bunch of these mystery boxes, dude. The 250 gold ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got all kinds of weird stuff out of it.
Okay. Tab. Nice. All right, we got a whole bunch of, we have a whole entire experience node right here.
All right. Hold on. I got to buy some gold. I need these dash tabs.
And they're making new ones.
I can upgrade to this Liberator of the Wraith class supporter, but it's $240 to upgrade to that. That's outrageous, dude.
Is there new packs?
Oh, let's see, King of the Faradine supporter. I got that one. I got this Thaumaturge of the Vol supporter. I got that one. I've got the Warlord of the Karoo support. And the next one's the Liberator of the Ray class support, but that's $240 to upgrade.
I got all the packs.
Why? How did this get so expensive for this, the upgrade to the Liberator one? Huh. It says that this will credit you with the difference between the pack you're upgrading to and the one you already own. Process will include your points. Okay.
Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna spend $35 on it.
You only spent $35 on it?
So I'm not going to. It's the Hollowed Keeper armor. Oh, they did add some new portals. Only 2 of them new. Gem effects. I don't even know what that is.
Alright. I got me gold. Let me go to character screen real quick. I like my Brokeback Furry character. There we go.
need to stop looking at this. I pay too much money. Alright, I juiced up all the maps. Uh, 10% reduced experience.
Damn, I got so many omens. I do a lot of ritual altars, apparently.
Oh, that's what I need to look at. I need to look to see how much rituals are with experience added to them.
Oh, I still got to do my last freaking ascendancy. That's pretty easy though, with this character going through the ascendancies. But I got that Time Lord one to do next, so my character is a bit slow. So I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to get some boons of mobility, you know.
Dude, I feel like I am underselling these gems. These jewels.
What gems are you selling?
I don't know. I juiced them all up and I put them all into one div tab. I've already sold 2.
Are you talking about just a regular skill gem?
No, I'm talking about jewels.
Hmm.
Sapphires, rubies, and that.
Yeah, I've almost got 2 full pages of these freaking things.
You know what I did? All I did was just juiced them all up and I put them in my one div selling tab.
People are just buying them up like hotcakes, huh?
Yeah. Makes me
You're like, man, that doesn't even look like something I'd ever use.
right. It makes me wonder, like,
Are you screwing yourself? But then again, dude, you can't have that. We call that FOMO, fear of missing out. FOMO. You can't worry about that. Just get the money and pocket it and call it good. So yeah, I've been doing those sekimas, dude, and I've been finding out like the trick to the sekimas, like don't spend any of your keys unless you come across like a gold chest that is for damn, I forgot the names of the good ones now. There's one that's crap. Can't remember any of them now. You know which ones to look out for though? The ones that give you the timeless
I have no idea.
jewels. Really?
I hardly ever.
Do you need some timeless jewels? Because I've got a small little stock of them.
What are?
Let's see. Chance to shock, accuracy, and attacks. Oh, that's attack speed with crossbows. Projectile attack hit. Oh, let's see. Melee damage. No. Nope. But this one. Nope.
Sounds like you're offering, but he's keeping them for himself, chat.
Well, because none of them actually are up your alley, unfortunately. They're all like
Yeah.
minion, quarterstaves.
Yeah.
What's this one? Cold resist, critical damage. No, minions. There's minion damage. Nope. Elemental, melee damage, and projectile damage. And this one's chance to shock, accuracy, and then attack speed with crossbows. So nope. Yucks. my goodness. I finally put all these stupid runes in their own bag.
And you can combine your runes in that tab too. You can already convert them over to you know, the next step up. So I haven't had to go to the reforger.
You can upgrade your.
Yep, it's on the bottom of that
Runes?
tab. You'll see it.
I never even thought about putting like a lesser rune into a reforger.
Yeah. You get the greater runes and stuff.
I've just been collecting them.
Yeah, you just need 3. Same type though.
Dude, this just opened up 5 stash tabs for me.
I believe it.
Pyrukin. Well, I still need a charm bag, unfortunately. Still don't have a place for these stupid artifacts?
They don't, but you can take one of your tabs and make an almond on it. Not almond, but what's that called? You can set it to where it's that stuff that what's it called? Expedition tab. Just nothing fancy. You can dedicate a tab to it, I should say.
So it'll probably be expedition is what it is.
Yes.
Dude, I've got so many stupid relics.
Oh, for doing the second ones.
The chaos, or the second, yeah, whatever the damn thing is. I've been meaning to go through. I've got 3 tabs full of this crap. And my relic stash is full too. But I was wanting to go through and seeing if I can craft some decent ones out of it. And plus I got a whole bunch of unique ones that I don't know how to use. I guess you use inside the Sekimas, and the boss is supposed to, let's see. As a rock, the temporal drops Sekima resolve runes are unknown on the trial. This item destroys when you. Okay, so it's a rock. The temporal drops Sekima's resolve, whatever the hell that is.
I have no idea.
So if I use this tapestry, it's supposed to drop drop Sekima's Resolve. I have no clue what that is. And then this one, I've got a vase relic, which Sakura drops against the darkness. I don't know what that is either. This one drops Blessed Bonds. What's that?
Yeah, I never heard of that. Do you like the rune tab, man? It's a solid.
Yeah, I like it.
And they're coming out with new ruins as well. Some more ruins next week. In the update. Better ones and uniques that are better, supposedly.
I heard I thought they just released like another 100 uniques.
Yeah, release some more.
I know, I've been trying to catch them all. Pokemon.
Right. Same.
All right.
See here, some build up. That's fine. That's fine. Temporal chains. I'm not doing those. That's the ones that make you really super slow.
Yeah, I don't do the temporal chains. Temporal chains.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. I'm poisoning someone's freaking Pepsi.
I don't do that. I don't do reduce critical damage bonus to monsters. Because most of my attacks are crit.
Is that a Mentos IED? I'd be so mad if someone did that to my Pepsi. I love my Pepsis. Tied a freaking Mentos in the cap, and so when you unscrewed it.
Yeah. Of course, the only map that had the extra experience on it. I put an exalt on it, it rolls to annulment. What the hell, man? Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Savannah. I love Savannah.
I'm back, dude. Sorry, I had to go put up the dogs. They wouldn't stop freaking barking.
You know what I have yet to come across? Corrupted essences.
Didn't even know they could do corrupted essences.
Yep. Come down here to me. So how does your stuff trigger? What makes it trigger?
Just this. I hit that, and then this, and then
Use
everything
a-
just goes off, blows up. I use
It's based off a stun buildup.
an armor break. What is it called? Oh, fire spell on hit. So I got that set up too with corpse explosion. And it just goes crazy. Like this. But see, these things are resistant to my heavy stun for some reason. Is this out of my... Oh. Yeah. There we go. Oh.
Oh boy, selling the gym for 13 div. Hold on.
From fate.
Oops, I forgot to put an omen on, damn it.
This guy's name's Blade Furry. Or turn that freaking thing on. Don't worry, I'll help you out, little buddy. Sounds like you're struggling over here.
These guys are just resistant to my heavy stun buildup because they're tier 15 maps. I'm only doing tier 8 or 9 right now. Like I said, my gear isn't up to par. We're still building it up.
Just walk close to me then. I'll just kill everything so that way you can just level up.
Wakanda forever. Umbabe. We need a war chant. Umbabe.
Right. Peanut gang.
Ayukin.
Oh, wait. Oh, this
Ayukin.
is the same dude that just bought that one off of me. Want another one? Bite, I guess. Oh, wrong button. I don't know why I keep pushing the wrong button. Dude, I sold these things for... Dude, I bought these things for like 5, bro. 5 div. And I put them back up on the market for 12. And now somebody's like buying all of them off me. And the ones I bought to replace these ones, I think total I spent like 12 div on all the jewels. We're playing the beta, or do they keep making changes all the time to your skills, making you restart? No, it's worth playing the beta. The only time they change the skills is when they come out with a big update, basically, aka a new league. But yeah, it's totally worth it, man. They're like adding more content again next week. They already added some more content this week as well. But yeah, it's totally worth it, man. There's a lot you can do for being a beta. Like, I strongly recommend, bro. I'm having fun with it, man. This is like my 9th character I made.
And they still all suck.
I don't know, man. I'm not the one over here struggling.
I'm not struggling, dude. I got whopping. I got 5
Bruh.
deaths on this character. And they all
Stop
happen
lying.
because just tonight
Stop.
from you.
Stop lying, bro.
They're all from you.
No. No. Stop lying. I don't know where my buddy's at. I just killed everything. Finished the boss
Setting up
without him.
Setting up these damn skills. Skill points.
Mm-hmm. Blame it on the skill points. Well, the original, but the rubber banding was getting old. The rubber banding, oh, back and forth, yeah. Well, it's PoE. It's gonna have that when you come out with new leagues, but you're not forced to play the new leagues. You can play the standard. Everything goes to standard anyways. I mean, it's no different than playing Diablo. Diablo does the same thing, don't it?
Gets flushed down the toilet.
Yeah.
Right to standard.
But that gear that was OP on the league is like worth mirrors on the standard. Ooh. Slick. Maybe it will be so bad on the PS5. Diablo, they ruined so bad. That's what I keep hearing. I stopped playing Diablo after Diablo 2.
Dude, they nuked between what was it, Diablo Immortals or something like that, and then Diablo 4 or Diablo 3, whatever it is, dude. Yeah, they destroyed it. They just completely took the IP of Diablo and the entire, genre and generations of influence. It just ruined it. Completely buried it, dude. It went from a peak of like 250,000 people playing at once down to like barely 12 or 10,000 people playing at any given time now.
What, Diablo 4?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it flopped hard. I came out swinging on that game. I was excited for it because I was a huge Diablo fan with Diablo 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But then I tried Diablo Immortals or whatever that stupid was that you'd play on the app.
Yeah, I heard that one, man. If you sit there, you can pay to win on that one.
It was a gambling addict's worst nightmare. You get in there and you're like, "Ooh, I'm gonna try getting a 5-star gem." Next thing you know, you do the math and it says it's going to cost almost $200,000 before you get close to hitting one.
Really?
Uh-huh. There was a guy who added it up to get all 5 5-star gems that you needed. Was equivalent to over like $1.5 million you would have to spend in in-game currency in order to get that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Everybody caught on real quick. I think it was around level 34 or 35. when the pay to win wall hits you and hits you hard, and you realize, oh my gosh, this is an endless grind, or you're going to pay out the nose to even get half of, you know, a 3-star gem, like a house payment, like a whole house cost. I mean,
That's crazy. Well, I will tell you this. Out of Diablo and PoE, this is the first time I ever played PoE. I was playing PoE 2. Okay, so I'm still very new. I'm a noob to this game. I took off the new player thing on there because I've been playing it for past like 4 to 3 months now. 3 to 4 months now, I think. Tell you what, I enjoy Path of Exiles a lot.
it's a pretty brain numbing game while you're grinding.
Yeah, and I'm not a big ARPG fan. I've always been an MMORPG guy. I played EVE Online, played EVE Online for like 10 years. I never played WoW. That looked too cartoony for me. I don't like really cartoony games. Like the really only cartoony game that I ever really sunk some time in was Fortnite. But that was about it. I tell you what, it's pretty good, man. It's worth it. It's worth it. $30. Get some in-game gold to buy some stash tabs.
And the $400 in game that we spent.
I spent more than that already. I'll tell you that right now. But I will buy skins and stuff on a game if I really enjoy the game, and I really do enjoy this game. Like I can't tell you how much I spent on EVE Online, Fortnite. Those are probably in this game. These are the 3 games I've spent the most money on. Sure. Microtransaction wise. Yeah, man, they keep adding to it, and they're actually listening to the community when it comes to this game. So I'm excited for it to be on full release next year. But yeah, dude, they just keep adding to it, man. There's gonna be 12 classes instead of 6, like PoE 1. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I really do. If you like ARPGs, this is probably top notch. Top. Tippity top, and it's not even finished yet. Not even finished. Not even close. Well, it will be close as the year progresses. Yeah. They're dropping their big updates, and when they do the big updates, they're making them leagues. So, but they're keeping the standard the same the way it is. Obviously, the updates do reflect onto the standard as well, but they let you keep all your items in standard. Which standard mode, guys, is initial release 1.0. I recommend, man. There's a lot of content in it right now, dude. Just for being beta, dude. I'm actually shocked because typically beta games do not have a lot of content.
Dude, we've got over at least 2,000 hours a piece in this game already, and we still haven't got a level 100 yet.
Yeah. And it is freaking tough, dude.
It can be.
It's a rough game. It can be tough. It made me rage quit a couple times.
At first, a lot of people were comparing this to like Diablo meets what was that? Dark Souls. The Dark Souls of AARPGs or ARPGs. I mean.
Yeah, yeah. And I played a lot of ESO as well, Elder Scrolls Online. I played a lot of that. I'm mainly my shooter type. Mainly my content is mainly shooter stuff. Like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Battlefield.
Oh, dude, you're in here? I was sitting here waiting for you to zone in, and you just finished the
Bro.
map.
Bruh. Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh.
Bruh. Are you still making fun of me about that?
You've been forever meme.
Bruh. How much is that Omen of Whittling going for?
1900 Exalt.
Guess what I got? And I can get it right off the rip. 2300 Tribute. Omen of Whittling.
You're gonna really, really want to like conserve that. Don't be just using it willy nilly. You want to use it on a really high end piece of gear that you're trying to make even higher.
What are you talking about? I'm planning on selling it.
Like trying to make a mirror type piece of gear.
Totally selling it. There's another thing. I need to start putting rituals in my towers. But the one with the experiences that like I've been doing, dude, people want over 100 exalt for those damn things for rituals. The experience on them and everything else, they just want like a couple exalt. Yes, all PoE stash tabs, all PoE 1 stash tabs carry over that are currently in the game of PoE 2. Okay, they are adding
unless you get your PoE 1 count banned.
Yeah, like the person talking right now. We ain't gonna mention the name because we're not gonna call them out like that. But yeah,
it was Diddy's fault.
I had to dungeon with other people and couldn't progress otherwise. Oh, you're talking about Diablo? They made you dungeon with people? That sounds like a WoW thing.
No, I kind of like the idea. You could solo or you could jump in with people. But I like the idea how it was like it set up a queue, like a dungeon queue if you want to sign up for it.
Yeah, I get that. That sounds fun.
I mean, you can do it in this game too under party match.
Yeah, you could. Just nobody does it.
Well, when I first was going through the campaign the first time,
yeah,
it was like what was it? That wolf guy, General, whatever his name is. The general that turns into a wolf too.
The
very first guy, right? He was spanking me, and I almost rage quit. I'm done with this game. But then I found the party match thing, and I'm like, all right. So that whole first campaign, I was just party matching every boss. Like, do. It was smooth sailing. Dude, you didn't even do the expedition or nothing, dude.
I don't like the expedition. You can have it.
I can't do this expedition.
Why not?
I'm level 85 without even upgrading my gear. I'm still running like
let me go back in.
55 and 60 gear. You didn't do the breach, the rituals.
Oh, I forgot there was a breach.
Expedition.
I did rituals.
The rituals are still. Oh no, it says they're up.
You probably got to do it. See if you can do it.
I have the last rituals right here.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't do that ritual. I'm still able to buy the
whittle thing and went all crazy. You're like, whittle, I'm out.
Yeah, basically. Still carrying that bad boy on me too.
That's one of the most expensive drops you can get.
I know. I deferred one like 5 times because I didn't have enough for it. I was able to get it the other night, and I did it. And that was the same night I did the Arbiter of Ash.
So that's almost like worth 6 divine.
Yes. Because Arbiter of Ash tablets are a little over 500 exalt a piece. It was depressing watching all my currency go away. Buying 2 sets of those. But this build claps them. Wait a minute. Well, it does say 3 out of 4, but where is the other one at?
Over here, next to me. Just teleport to this checkpoint.
Where you at? Okay. Javelin Mortal Dig couldn't progress without people. It sucked. Oh, okay. That does suck.
Oh yeah, Diablo Immortal. You couldn't progress in that game without money. Was the problem. Or you're gonna be grinding for like 10,000 hours just to get a capped character. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know why I didn't do it? Because I didn't unlock this area. Let them all zap away. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bro, what's happening? Are you doing the expedition thing right now?
No, it was just one. I accidentally clicked on the stupid strong box.
Oh. What the hell is on the ground here? I can't see anything. Solid mask. I already got one of those. Alright. Increased movement speed and everything. That's you. Yes, I'm sure about that, policeman.
Seems risky.
What's the mic drop? What's that? It's called the dab. He just. It's funny seeing boomers fucking or trying to.
You know you're considered a boomer, right?
No, I'm considered first gen millennial. Boom.
Uh-huh.
I am.
Stay.
Alright.
Boomers are 79 and older, and millennials are 80 to 2000.
It's about
And then there's Z's, and then there's X, and then there's Zims, and I don't even know what we're on right now.
I don't know either. Alright.
All right, and you got this down here to do still. Whack.
Oh, the breach, the breach, the breach. They say the old PoE stash tabs carry over, so should I have like 30 of premium tabs? You should. Whatever you bought over there. And if they had that tab in the game in PoE 2, it does carry over. And some of your armor sets as well carry over as well. Which side are you on? Are you okay over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just nuking stuff. Oh, that was almost death.
Honestly thought it was like 300 to get into beta until I looked now. You really thought it was going to cost you $300? What? Bro.
No, I think the starter pack is what, like $30 or something.
Well, the game's $30. It gives you 500, what, gold, I believe. You buy some stash tabs, but if you already got stash tabs, you don't even need it. Unless you want to get the new ones that they have in PoE 2. You can literally get all of them.
I noticed stash tabs kind of just like seem to multiply on their own throughout the game. Just like And it's not because it's like addicting to buy stash tabs. It's like a necessity that you pick up along the way just because you're like,
Yeah.
oh crap, oh no.
Especially when you don't want to get rid of items. Like, oh man.
Well, it's like the gear that you pick up and that you use, you know, along the way is actually quite valuable for your current next character that's possibly coming through the ranks, you know. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw twink gear that was all completely decked out that was going for a mirror at level like it was 45, level 45 to like 62, right?
Uh-huh.
They were selling them for like a mirror, dude. I'm all, what? But they're fully decked out, like full stats across tier 10.
Critical hit chance for spells 14%, 4% increased area of effect, and 5% increased spell damage. What if? Alright, now I need to purchase something. I just gotta figure out which one I want. What I need. It's a jewel. First, I want Exalt. I have Omen of Whittling. 1600 Exalt. Let's go.
No, so it's worth about five divine in.
Yeah, how much are divine now? Are they 3 something still? Exalt. Let's check. Okay, well, divine 354. So that's 4 div. Let's see, it's worth. Yeah, got all the exalts. I don't even know what you're doing, and I don't even want an answer. Tablets. They need
Dude,
a tablet tab now.
Level 46, level 59. Ouch. Yeah, my weapons are...
Now, Silicone Life, bro. Now, if you wait until it comes fully released, it will be free. Just like PoE 1.
Which is supposed to be like sometime next year.
Something like that. Alright. Now, let's look up our build. Say crit blood mage. If you guys want to know what build I'm using, I'll post it on the channel. I don't know if I can with this one, so I don't think I created an account. Negative. Crit mage. Bro, why? Polemics widgets. Cold snap. For some reason, Chad is mobalytics. There we go. We had to shorten her up. There you go. That is what I'm using currently. But it'll be the Sacred Flame high-end build. So what do you guys want to look at? This guy, really good. Cooked, increased critical damage bonus. High-end cannon. Each life effects are not removed when unreserved. Life is filled. Amulet anoint. Recommended best choice. Cooked. If you guys want to see my build and you're watching on the TikTok, go over to the YouTube channel, man. Okay, check out the link. I just posted it in the chat. This build destroys Pinnacle Boss. Any of them. Arbiter, Breach. I did some Alacrins with it as well. What's that? Audience with the King. Even did Logbook, the Expedition Boss, destroyed them. Arbiter, destroyed them. As you guys noted, the little short that I made for it. Trying to figure out real quick what jewel did he go for? Sapphire. No. No.
I pushed too much.
Mega Maniac. Doesn't really explain what Mega Maniac did yet. Cooked.
Did you hear that big old earthquake that happened in Myanmar, right? Did you hear about that? No. Anyway, during that earthquake, it created a 400-mile split in the earth. Like straight up giant, like, you know, split. 400 miles long. It's crazy.
What is Ice Crystal Life? What is that?
Have you come across some unique tablets yet?
Yeah.
I've collected all mine. I haven't used them yet.
How many divs do we got, chat? Regenerate 1.5% of maximum life per second while on low life. 40% increase in life recovery from flax used when on low life.
Drag queens. What?
Hello.
Where are you going?
I am going to buy a megalomaniac.
Oh.
Yeah, I always like supporting them. Played the original way back when they did the map system and all.
Well, at least at this rate, playing from the beginning like this and with each character that's being released one at a time, we're going to be like proficient all the way through.
Right, and know
Like
exactly
every
what to
character.
do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But there's still so many different varieties of builds and, you know, different ways you can go for each character as well. So it's like, even though you play one playthrough with it, when you get to the end game, you have like 6 other, you know, styles of builds you can do. I wonder who's the most versatile character on this game so far. Like, the witch?
Probably. I don't know. I want to say Gimli.
The monk? Because the monk I've seen used bow, it used crossbow, staves, you know.
A little
I've
bit
even
of
seen him
everything.
use freaking maces.
Yeah. Okay, I got to cook to make a maniac to this build suggested. I just gained like 3,000 DPS. 50% lower global defenses. 60% increase in critical damage bonus. Bro is always in my way.
Following the blue orb.
dreading everything, bro. Hey, do you need to get your breaches done? Breach points?
I think they're maxed on this one.
Well, if you already maxed it, they're maxed on all character.
Yeah. I don't think I've got,
Oh, I got a sale.
What?
20
I
exalt.
still got to do Atlas points. I got 19 of those. I need 2 expedition points and all 8 of my delirium.
Alright, where you at? Well, you're a struggling little guy. Pretty sure this is a boss map too, man.
All I need is a stinking, I need to get 2 new weapons.
I don't even know what stats would be good for a warrior.
Strength, armor, energy shield.
Look.
Everyone you trust has been replaced by illusions. They are trying to get to you.
I want to do something crazy. Doing it. Doing it.
Run! That's a stack of them. Here's a whole bunch right here. I had a crap ton of them on me. Oh! Why can't
What?
I can't use my shield charge? What's up with this?
I don't know. Alright, where's the boss at? Oh, the map's completed. Never mind. I thought this was. I thought it had a boss. I really did. I got a tier 16, only has one model on it. Somebody gave me yesterday.
Speak. Go. Grant's Tailwind.
Huh?
Huh. Come on, let's go do a second one. Stick 'em on, what the? Sycamore?
You will die alone and
oh,
afraid.
oh shit! You dick! Oh no! Oh, whew. Dude, I was pinned, dude. As soon as I poured it in, I didn't know what I
Did
could
you
do.
die though?
Oh, ran me in the back with my shield. Oh, what the big bird? Big bird's a, like evil cousin, dude.
Right.
That sacred focus is green to me, dude, on my loot builder.
Probably can make something out of it. Then.
Yeah, there's a big red beam on it.
Oh.
Apparently, it's saying sacred focus, just like the normal,
Yeah.
is worth some moolah.
Pick it up. Doesn't show anything for me besides it being gray.
Yeah, it popped up. It's like saying it's valuable for some reason.
Good eye. Let's run that wisp down. Stay on it.
I'm coming.
There's their target. Strike fast.
Dude, we're
Oh,
getting
don't die!
low.
Don't die! Don't die! Dude, this floating log just it keeps freaking tripping me out, dude. I think it's like, come on,
Boss. Yeah.
oh, I gotta follow the purple thing.
Found the
Come with
boss.
me. Oh crap! Oh, don't die!
I am Muhammad's hammer.
Did you kill him? Or did we kill him?
Yeah, we got him.
Alright, because all I heard was talking to nothing.
Yeah, I didn't even see him pop in the screen, honestly.
Right, only thing I heard was shit talking and he did nothing.
Hey, greater jewel, dude. Huh.
If you need it, take it.
Oh, I don't need it. I got a ton of them. Like I said, the currency exchange bugged out or something.
What level are you at now?
85, 86. Tears do not float in space. They get stuck to your eyes, and they don't even fall. They actually start building up around your eyes, and you can't see. another greater jewel. What's this purpley thing up here? Oh, it's that sacred focus thing again. Oh, this way. What?
Oh, there's 2 more breaches. It's like the worst map to do a breach on.
We're wearing it down. Don't let up. Strike before it slips away.
I think not.
Come on now. Let's end this.
Are you over there trying to fight the map boss?
No, I'm just
Chance to recover.
chilling, waiting for you. Oh shit. Oh, you fucking freaking skeleton dick. He turned and looked at me, just punked. Just bap. He's like, I'm going down, I'm hurting you too.
You need that tier 4.
Hooded mask, do I have that one?
Oh,
Do you have that one?
yep.
I don't think I have that one.
Pick up any of them if you want. I don't care. $148 breach splinters.
Go on.
Damn it. Oh. Shame they ain't doing energy shield. I got a couple items here. An item here is pretty nice. I hate that the amount of rares, not rares, but the bosses, map bosses. I hate that the amount of map bosses that the tablets give you is so freaking low, bro. So low. I hate it, chat. I really do. Alright, well, I'm getting off here, though. Make sure you guys hit that follow button right here on TikTok. Make sure you go over to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. We're also live on there on a day. Almost on a daily. Unless I'm busy doing something. So with that being said, guys, I will catch you all later. I gotta get out of here. I gotta work here in about 4 hours. So, YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so that way you get notified every time I